What's up, e-bikers? It's Saturday. It is mid 40s outside, so not the greatest day to ride here in late March, but things are getting warmer finally. Today I want to do some prep work for the Velotric Summit 2, which is right here. It's the new kind of hybrid e-bike that they have to offer, and I want to change some stuff on it. We can do suspension seat posts. We're going to put a nice bag in the back, some mirrors, a couple other things. So I'm going to unbury this bike back here and get it ready for riding season. Let's go. All right, so I gotta move all these bikes and pull out the Summit 2, which is hanging up here on this rack I got. I store my skiddy e-bikes on this thing. It's a storage board. It's got four hooks for bikes there. You can see them there. I got the Velotric XP lights. I got the Velotric Discover 3. I got the Velotric Tempo there, the skinny one, and then the Summit 2 here. So gotta get rid of these bikes, move them out here, and get things going here. I'll give you a quick update on what's coming up. So this Frigo, this is a mid-drive actually. When I came, the box was open and it's missing the charger and the pedals and probably a few other things. So I'm waiting to hear back from the company on that. The new Engway EP2 3.0 coming soon to the channel. There's the EYK6. I changed the tire on that thing. It got a flat. I got to fix stuff on the rear tire though. It's a side dropout and something is scraping. Also the chain is all mangled, so I got to figure that out. But in the meantime, let's move these bikes so I can get to it and we can work on the Summit 2 in my little shop here. All right, here's a look at the Summit 2, again in ocean blue. Wish I had gotten the silver, because that silver on the tempo here is really nice. Just really sharp looking. So if I were to do it again, I'd get the silver. But we got the air shock on this thing, the RST Vibe. We got the Nami tires, so I'm going to do a little off-road ride with this as well soon. And the new rack back here. Very nice. These plastic fenders. Mick rated too, so I've got a nice Mick bag we're going to put on this. Here's the seat, hardtail, so we're going to change that as well. And here's a look at your cockpit here. I just realized that there's no end points here for the grips, so I'm going to have to either change grips to put a mirror on this or potentially pop that off. Doesn't feel very spongy, so I don't want to cut it. So looks like I'll have to hold off on the mirrors for now, but that is a look at your Velotric Summit. So let's get this thing together and prep it for riding here in 2026. All right, so I got some stuff up here. So this is a Redshift shock top suspension seat post. And it's perfect because this is a 31.6 diameter. And that's exactly what's on these Velotrics. So this will fit perfectly. You don't need a shim for it. Shout out to Redshift for sending this. I had to put the pedals on my Escape Ranger. But this is a really nice top of the line suspension seat post here. I believe it's a couple $100. What is this here? Is this just a stopper or is it part of the bike? Some of the instructions here. Okay, it's shock stop endurance suspension seat post. So yeah, 7 is the preload adjustment plug. Okay. There's a couple of springs in this thing, as you can see. And there's a spring in the box, too. I don't think I'm going to change that, but here's what's inside these things. Pretty robust spring. All right. Choosing. We're not going to change that, but this is the pre-adjustment. Okay, so there's levels here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I guess you can play with it to tighten it up. So, but let me get it on the bike, and that'll be the first thing we do on this new Summit 2. .6, 350 millimeters long, it says here. So looks like I'm going to need a number 5 Allen key to get that off. Let's see. Or I could just put a new seat on there, actually. Maybe I'll do that. Because this seat here it's nice, but it's a little bit hard, I think. Well, let's keep this together. I've got seats over here. That's too big. I don't want anything too big. We could try this one maybe. This little Schwinn. This might look good on it. Otherwise, it would probably be something like this. This Rock Bros. We'll try these two maybe. So this one's wider. But I've had this one on something else. I forget what I had it on. It says the handle, which is cool. I don't know. Let's try the Rock Bros. We'll go with that. I do want to label this though, so I know it. I have so many bike parts here in my garage that sometimes I lose track of what went to what. Of course, this is not going to work. Let's see if it'll work on here. Okay. So we're going to put this, just make sure it fits perfectly. This is much longer. This is 400 millimeters, so that was 350. You can see the difference here. So if you're a taller rider, get the 400. But okay, so we're gonna flip this over. And we need to loosen this. How do you loosen it? Oh, okay. Look at that, it's got a little cover on it. Oh, it's magnetic. Okay. I was trying to, this piece was kind of connected to it, so I couldn't turn the top of this bracket here. Still not. I need some more slack in this thing. So there's just grooves on the top of the bracket here, and they sit on the rails here. And you just got to loosen it enough so you can turn it, get it back on the rails, and then tighten it up. And then I'm not quite there. Okay, finally got it. There, you can see there, now the rails are aligned. And You also got to watch out for the angle of this thing because you don't want it too steep. Put it on the bike. The seat might be facing down. Luckily, there's only one screw in this we have to worry about. It's hard to turn this thing. There's not enough room here. I'm going to grab my... I'll grab this. This will be easier. I need a number 6. That's better. Let's adjust that angle. That looks about right. All right, that's nice and tight. Let's see here. This piece goes where? Like that, okay. All right, put that on. There's your minimum insertion point. I'm going down below that, I don't need that much. But okay, let's look at that angle of the seat post. Okay, it is facing down a little bit, but let me just sit on it. Oh yeah, got that bounce. Yeah, and if I want to adjust the angle, it's a little bit too facing downwards, so let's pop it off of there. You can see here, you have this is the, you just basically when it's loosened, you just basically move this up or down on this little curved groove bottom bracket here, and that determines the angle you're sitting at. Okay, got it in there, and got a nice little bounce to it. And I think that yellow accent looks good on there. Yeah, all right. Step 1 complete. Here you can kind of see the bounce in that. So that little screw on the bottom will adjust this for you. Oh yeah, so it's the perfect height. I can put my feet right on the ground. I get a little bounce on that seat, and I'm ready to ride. All right, next up is this folding lock. I got this for Christmas from my daughter. She put this on my wish list, and this is a nice folding lock. A little bit better quality than those big Lufus that you've seen on my channel. It's called a CD lock, actually. Not a foldy lock. I thought it was called foldy. Oh, it's Foldy Lock is the brand, but this is the CD lock model, I guess. So I thought it was longer than it was, but that's what it looks like. It's compact. There you go. You just wrap it around, whatever, you know, piece of metal or fence you want to do. Question is, we mount it down here or up here? I think we'll mount it down here so it has lower center of gravity versus up here. We can save that for a bottle cage maybe, if I have one lying around. All right, so let's get this on, and it's going to sit right here. Looks like we should have no issues with that. Yeah, perfect. Looks good. And I'm going to put this through this way first. This is going to be tricky, because it's not going to fit through here, so. Man, I hate this. Are you supposed to get a bolt in here? Okay, there we go. fell out. Now let's do it this way. And these are really short. I don't think they're going to fit in this lock and be able to get it on here. So I've got other nuts and bolts in here that are a little bit longer. Something like this should give me clearance enough to lock it down. Yeah, so like that. See that? I can lock that down. And I think these should fit here. Let's just check this. Yep. Okay, so we're going to use 2 of these. Let me find another one. It's the same. No, it's longer. Perfect, okay. And we don't even need a washer because these are big enough. So look at that. Okay, let's do the second one. Actually, if we just put them in here, we could do this. So it has to go down. Okay, and we can lock it in place, I think. There. Put our lock on. Good to go. We'll save these. Push we'll put them in the bag that we're going to use. Okay. For my next trick, we've got ourselves a MIC rated bag from Bike Case. So I've never used one of these actually, so first time using a MIC rated rack. And I guess there's a key or something. Let's open this bag, see what we got in here. I'm not sure what's inside. Oh, okay. All right, we've got, looks like a cover, and then there's like some kind of key, I think, right? So here's the key. We don't need this strap. I've never used this before. This might come in handy as a tie down or something, but nice padded bag you got here. Does this have panniers? Yeah, it's got panniers in here, so just drop down for extra storage. These things are expensive too, like 90 bucks or something. It's gonna sit in here somewhere like that. But click and go, it says. Mike Key L, Mick Key S. Okay, here. Again, first time using a mic rack, so bear with me here while I figure this out. So Mick Key L, Mick Key S. Open the Mic key L. Oh. It's got a little slider. Okay. Insert the Mic key into the housing of the adapter plate. Push again until the plate comes loose. Okay. Now what? Take off the basket. Okay, I'll just take it off, I guess. So I think it's just one click here. So let's try this. So is that it? No, that wasn't it. It's supposed to click in place. So where exactly does it do that? I assume this part goes first. Do you need the key in it to lock it in place? Maybe that's it. Maybe that's the key here. So I'm going to push down. Okay, let go of the key. Okay, there we go. That was the deal. It's not coming loose now. Okay, let's put this stuff back in the bag. This is just a cover. Actually, we'll store this in side pannier. We don't really need that right now. What's cool about this bike, you can make it a kind of an off-road vehicle with that air shock, or you can make it work with it with stuff like this. It's a Big Daddy. By the way, links to this foldy lock suspension seat post, even the seat will be in the video description here. Check out those affiliate links if you want to pick some of this stuff. This bike is taking shape here, guys. Again, I need a mirror on this thing, so I'm gonna have to get new grips that allow for a bar and mirror. All right, I found these grips in my grip stash. So these are ergo locks from BW. These might look nice on here. So kind of marbled, white marble. So let's take them out, and they have their open ends, so I can put the mirror right in there. So, and they got the caps at the end as well. So let's do this. Need a number 3 Allen key. Pop right off. All right, let's see how these look. Nice. Look at that. That looks pretty cool. These come in a lot of different colors as well. So this is the white, I guess, white marble. But I don't know. I'll have to see how it looks. Maybe I'll get a different color. But for the moment, let's put these on and get a sense for what it looks like. I can get an orange to kind of match the RST logo maybe. Or a yellow to match the seat with the yellow accents there. Oh, something came loose. Yeah, I lost the nut that came off of this. I didn't realize it had a nut. Here it is. Here's the two. Probably need to untighten this a little bit. Okay. There we go. All right. Let's tighten that up. Let's tighten this one up. Yeah, it doesn't look bad. Let's put a mirror on and pretty much use bar end mirrors now on all my bikes. It's the easiest way. The only problem is when you get grips like this, I don't have the cutouts there. So these are the Brisk Mower ones. They're bigger than usual, so they got a nice big round coverage area. First of all, we're just going to put on the left. So I'm going to grab this bar end cap, throw it in here. Okay. And then we need a number 4, I think. Just tighten it until it's tightened and you're done. Okay. Let's see how we doing here. I'm gonna put these grips in here. So you can get a little cloth for your mirror if you want to clean them off. Okay, so hop on the bike. Nice. Adjust that mirror. Feels good. Feels good. Let's bring this thing outside in the sunlight so you can get a better look at it as well. Button this up. Has a little cup holder at the bottom, at the end of this as well. There's a nice reflective strip on the side. Okay, our Summit 2 is ready to roll for summer 2026, guys. Nice. Here's a look at that cockpit now. Just not sure about the white grips, but we'll try them out for now. I think it looks fine. There's the foldy lock. Nice and secure. And there's your rack bag back there. Yeah, not going anywhere. Now she's ready for commuting. Pop that off, you're ready for off-road. So that'll be the next video with this. Also a range test. Here's the Rock Bros seat.